Guys, and welcome, well, happy new year in fact. Welcome back to the channel. We've got plenty of stuff brewing for you for 2025. Thanks to the recent poll we did, you want to see me do 50% hunting and 50% review, so I'm going to try and get out and do that. Obviously I can't always be hunting, because if I'm not doing reviews, I'm doing hunting, but I'm going to try my best, guys, to try and get some good content for you for 2025. I'd like to thank you all for last year's support for the channel and everything. It's gone way above what I expected, and I'm really enjoying doing it, guys, so thanks a lot for that. It really does mean a lot to me. So for the first episode of 2025 of Ray's Honest Airgun Reviews, I'm going to be doing or comparing two different products. They are two thermal products. One's a thermal binocular and one's thermal binoculars, but it's also a day and night thermal binocular. But I'm going to do a bit of a comparison between them both and what I think's the best for hunting in the field and use with air guns. So let's get them on the table and have a look. So today we're going to be talking about the Hikmicro range. Two different things. One's the binocular and the new one is the Habrok 4K binoculars. This is actually mine. This is a Lynx Pro 19mm. I've had this for quite a few years now, and it served me very well, and it's a good bit of kit. And I've been recently just giving these a try out. These are obviously the new Habrok 4Ks. Still getting used to them. It's packed full of features. It does more than what any other thing I've seen on the market does. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit about what they've both got, and then we'll do a bit of obviously footage through them both, a bit of nighttime footage through them both, and then we'll come back and talk about them. Right. So the first one we're going to talk about is a Lynx 19mm Pro. Now, this has a thermal sensor on it of 384 by 288 pixels. It's got a magnification range of 1.8 to 8 times digital zoom. It's got a range detection of a human-sized target at 897 meters away, which is pretty far away. It's got a 19mm objective lens on the end, and it basically, obviously, you can focus that in on, on the end there, and it's also got a focus ring there as well. Now, it's got 4 times different thermal settings. It's got black hot, white hot, fusion, and red hot, which will show you the different palettes later on when we're doing a bit of testing with it and everything. It's got recording and picture capability, and it all goes back to the Lynx app, the Hikmicro app. So yeah, it is, a good bit of kit. The battery life lasts forever on it. I'm not going to lie. I've charged up for ages, and you can basically, I've been out on some really good hunting sessions, and it's still got 3 or 4 bars left in it. It can be screwed onto a tripod with a little, obviously, fitting there. And charging is via a lightning cable, which goes in there. So these don't have SD cards in these. They have their own storage capability, which I'm not going to lie, I don't know what that is, but I'll find out very shortly and let you know. But it does obviously store quite a lot, and it also goes onto the Hikmicro Lynx cloud. So you can obviously play about with that. They're all on the same platform. The Habrok is, the Lynx Pro is, and obviously I've got an Alpex as well, 4K Alpex as well. They're all on there, and also the M15 trail cameras that I use as well. So yeah, I do like Hikmicro quite a lot. I do think it's a great bit of kit for the price of what they charge. These are priced at around about £1,000, I think, give or take. So anywhere between £800 and £1,000, I'd say these are priced at now. So that's a little bit about the Lynx Pro. Now let's talk about Habrok. Right, so the Habrok 4K is basically looks like a pair of binoculars, and you've got a daytime and thermal part on it at the end there. That being the thermal side, and that's your day and night side. Now, the thermal imaging is a 256 by 192 resolution. It's got high sensitivity, and it goes down to -35 mK. and it's got a 25mm lens with up to 1200 meter detection range. So obviously it's got another 400 meter nearly detection range than the 19mm Lynx Pro. The day and night vision on it, the resolution is ultra 4K, and it basically got digital zoom from 5.5 to 20 on this. A laser rangefinder built into it, and that's out laser rangefinding out to 1,000 meters. It's also got an IR illuminator in, which is obviously on the top there, so the rangefinder's there, and that's the IR illuminator, and that goes out to 400 meters. So your night vision with the IR torch goes out to 400 meters. They've got a built-in 64GB of storage for obviously all your footage, so you can store it on there as well, and then you can download it to the app on the cloud, or you can just basically plug it into your computer via a lightning cable. It's powered by 2 rechargeable batteries, which basically come out of the back there, and you can recharge them up, and it's got up to 8 hours continuous use. It's IP67, which is quite high, which means obviously it's dust proof and waterproof, so you don't have to worry about if they get them damp when you're out in the field. So the thermal imaging side, which is this side here, obviously you've got your focus rings on the end, and both focus rings on both sides, there and there. It's got the black hot, the white hot, the red hot, and the fusion again built into that for your thermal imaging. So what I'm going to do now basically is we will get them both. I've looked through them both, the thermal imaging side, and I'll look through obviously the day and night side on this as well, and I'll show you the 4K capabilities of it in recording, and then we'll have another chat about them then. Right, so this is the Habrok 4K in daytime mode, and that is quite a misty day as well today, but that's obviously out to 60 meters down at the range, which is pretty cool. And then we'll zoom in. So you'll have to excuse it because I've got the button. So that's 5.5 zoom, 11 zoom, 22 zoom. So yeah, that is quite still clear at 22 zoom. Back at 5.5. Now, just to let you all see the range finding capabilities. So 61, 62 yards, which is where the bund is at the back of the range. And then now we'll change the palette. Change the palettes there. I'll zoom again. And change the palette. White hot. I'll just focus this in a bit more because it's not the best. White hot. Obviously the zoom as you get a bit further in is not great. And then we've got black hot, fusion, red hot, and back to optical. And then we've got obviously the optical change, which is for night time for the IR torch. Which is that. Obviously you can't really see the IR torch because it's not working very well because it's not dark at the minute, but you get the gist of that, and we'll have another go there. Lynx 19mm Pro now, she's obviously a lot lighter unit, very easy for using out in the field. It's not as bulky as the Habrok. Just keep obviously my around my neck when I'm out hunting. I've also got your gun in one hand. Now it's got the same colour palettes as the Habrok, so that's on 1x zoom, 2x zoom, 4 and 8. I normally use it on 1x zoom, and that is black hot, I think, at the minute. That's black hot. That's white hot. Sorry, that's black hot. Fusion, red hot, and back to white hot. So sorry guys, the picture ain't right great, but I'm gonna take it out later and try and show you some rabbits. Right, so we've seen the colour palettes and obviously a bit of the features about them both. I've not really gone into too much depth because you'd be talking about them for ages because it's like something you get from NASA. But like I said, they're both a great bit of kit. The I mean, where they both sit in the market, having a thermal spotter when you're out hunting is like having a cheat code on on your PlayStation back in the day. It just takes so much, guesswork and fieldcraft out of things, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but then on the flip side, it sometimes takes the fun away from hunting. But if you're going out there to do a job, then you definitely need one of these. I personally think that I still prefer the thermal monocular, with it being lightweight. It'll go around your neck. It's right and nice and easy to carry. It's got a good lifespan on it, battery life. The only thing is the actual picture quality when you zoom in isn't that great. It goes really pixelated, quite a lot pixelated. Anything past probably 4, I'd say. But I normally just keep this on 1x or 2x because it does the job at that. And when you're scanning around fields, that's all you want to know is when you're scanning around and you're looking at things. Like we saw all the rabbits a minute ago, having a quick scan. So for me, the monocular gets a solid 9. Now the Habroks, for air rifle shooting, I'm going to say it's probably a bit too much kit for what you need. If you're out there doing pest control for foxes and things like that, and you're having to scan around everything like you do when you're in America, when you're in big valleys and you're scanning, you're glassing an area, then yeah, I'd highly recommend them. Obviously, the weight of them's quite a lot as well, and they are quite bulky. So if you're going out stalking rabbits or something like that, with air rifles, you're not going to want them around your neck. I'm not going to lie. That's just my opinion. Like I said, they are bulky, but as far as features goes, the Habrok is the must-have tool for your features. You've got pack full of them. I can't explain how many features is on there. But I personally think you need to be using them for foxing or something like that. If you're out doing a quick stalk for rabbits or things like that, you're not going to want to have them around your neck. Or I personally wouldn't. That's my honest opinion. If you're using them for ratting, scanning areas at night time, anything like that, then yeah, that's them all day long. But the Habrok's probably they'll probably get an 8, so it's only one less than the Lynx. But like I said, for me personally, I prefer the Lynx because it's lightweight, it's got a good picture for what I need, it does the job, and that's all I want. I need something that's going to be compact, light, that'll go in my rucksack or around my neck, and it's basically does the job. It shows me where heat signatures are and things are, and that's all I need personally. I'm not going to lie though, I'm going to use these quite a lot. I'm going to try and get used to them quite a bit more and use some more of the features. So you will see these featured in quite a few of my videos moving forward. And I'll probably might do another little bit of a conclusion on both in a later video. I'll do a conclusion with a short and later on after a couple of months when I've obviously been playing with them a few months. But as it stands, like I said, the Lynx for me, that's too much kit, too much heavy, too big, bulky for what I'm doing at the minute. But like I said, we're going to give it a go. So thanks again, guys, for watching. It much appreciated. I really love that you're all supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we'll be doing some hunting. Cheers, guys.